Welcome back. Settle in. Let your shoulders drop. Tonight, we drift into the Milky Way, our galaxy, our quiet home in the dark. Close your eyes if you'd like, or let them rest on something soft. There is nothing to do now, nothing to remember, nothing to solve. Just a slow journey through stars. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. The night is long. The galaxy is patient. We have all the time we need. Let your thoughts begin to drift. Up through the ceiling, past the rooftops, past the clouds, into the wide, gentle dark. Imagine you are floating now. Far above the world, the air is still. The cold does not touch you. Below, the earth grows small, a blue marble, quiet and round. Above, a band of soft light stretches across the sky. A river of milk, the old stories called it, a road of stars. That is our galaxy. Seen from the inside, we are inside it, always have been, always will be. Breathe slowly. Let the thoughts settle. You have been a citizen of the Milky Way your entire life, and so has everyone you have ever loved. The Milky Way is a spiral, a great pinwheel turning slowly in the dark. It has arms, long, curving arms made of stars and gas and dust. They sweep outward from a glowing center, like cream stirred into coffee, like a flower opening in slow motion. We live on one of those arms, not the biggest, not the brightest, a quiet one, tucked between two larger arms. A small neighborhood, far from the busy core. Let your shoulders soften. There is something restful about being far from the center, about being a small light in a quiet place. Our arm has a name, the Orion arm. Some call it the Orion spur, a small branch on a great tree. The sun sits inside it, and the sun carries us along. We are passengers, always moving, always turning. Yet it feels like nothing. The motion is so smooth, so patient. Breathe in slowly. The galaxy is carrying you right now, as you lie there, as your body grows heavy. You are traveling at speeds you cannot feel, through a darkness so vast it has no edge. And still, you are perfectly safe. Perfectly. The galaxy is wide, wider than words. Light itself takes 100,000 years to cross it. Light, the fastest thing we know, crawling like a tired traveler from one edge to the other. Think of that, a beam of light leaving the far rim, setting out on its journey, long before the first cities, long before farming, long before language, and only now arriving, only now reaching your eyes. Let your mind drift with that idea. The starlight you see tonight is older than memory, older than every story ever told. And it traveled all this way, just to find you. Breathe slowly. There is no rush tonight. The galaxy holds hundreds of billions of stars, maybe more. The number does not really matter. Imagine instead a beach so long you cannot see its end. Every grain of sand a star, every star a sun, some larger than ours, some smaller, some old, some new, some red, some blue, some pale and quiet, some fierce and bright, and around many of them worlds, quiet worlds, strange worlds, worlds we will never visit, worlds that may not know we exist. Let your thoughts drift along that endless beach. At the heart of the galaxy, there is a quiet giant, a black hole. The old astronomers gave it a name. Sagittarius A. It is enormous, heavier than millions of suns, yet it does not roar, it does not rage. It sits at the center, spinning slowly, patient as stone. The galaxy turns around it, like water around a still drain, like a slow waltz with no music. We are part of that dance, far on the outside, drifting in our small corner. Let your body grow heavier. The center is quiet. The edges are quiet. The whole galaxy. Our sun is one star among many. A small yellow lantern, middle-aged, calm-tempered. It has burned for billions of years, and it will burn for billions more, long after the worries of today have faded, long after the names we know, long after the cities we walk through. The sun will still rise, quiet and golden, pulling its small family of planets behind it through the slow turning galaxy. Breathe in and breathe out. The sun is steady, like an old friend you have always known, even when you cannot see it. It is there, warming the dark. Sun travels too, around the galactic center, a great slow circle. One full loop takes more than 200 million years. We call that a galactic year. By that measure, the sun is only a young adult, just a few dozen galactic years old. Earth has gone around the center perhaps 20 times. The dinosaurs lived less than one full loop ago. Let that thought stretch out in your mind. Time itself becomes soft, becomes spacious, becomes gentle. There is no hurry on a clock that turns this slowly. Let your shoulders drop. You are inside that great, calm orbit. Right now. Long ago, people noticed a band of light in the sky. A pale ribbon stretching from horizon to horizon. They could not explain it, so they made stories. The Greeks called it the Milky Way, a spill of milk across the heavens. In other lands, it was a river, a path of souls, a silver bridge, a road for traveling birds, a trail of flour dropped from a giant's basket. Every culture saw the same soft band, and every culture wondered. Breathe slowly. You are part of a long line of wanderers. Every quiet person who ever looked up and asked, "What is that?" Settle in. Let the bed cradle you. Long after the old stories, a man named Galileo turned a small glass tube to the sky. He pointed it at the soft band, and he saw something new. Not milk, not a river, stars, countless tiny stars, crowded together, too faint to see one at a time, but together, glowing as one ribbon. The mystery cracked open gently, like a door easing ajar. The ribbon was made of suns, each one a possible world, each one a small light in the dark. Breathe in slowly. Even now, that discovery is still unfolding. For a long time, people thought the Milky Way was the entire universe, the whole story, all there was. Then, just 100 years or so ago, a quiet astronomer named Edwin Hubble looked carefully at a faint smudge in the sky. He realized it was not a cloud. It was another galaxy, far beyond ours. The universe became suddenly, breathtakingly larger. Let your mind soften with that thought. There are galaxies beyond ours. Many, many, many. Like a great forest, with our home as just one tree. Yet our tree is a beautiful tree. And tonight, we rest in its branches. The galaxy has more than just stars. It has clouds, vast clouds of gas and dust, soft sculpted shapes, glowing pinks, deep blues, quiet purples. Astronomers call them nebulae. Some are nurseries, where new stars are born slowly. Over millions of years, a cloud collapses inward, heat rises in its center, and one day a new sun begins to shine. Imagine that gentle process. A baby star opening its eyes for the first time. In a cradle of soft mist. Breathe in. The galaxy is still making stars. Even tonight, even as you fall asleep, light is being born somewhere. The most famous of these is the Orion Nebula. You can almost see it with your eyes alone. A small fuzzy patch in Orion's sword, a faint pink in the dark. Through a telescope, it blooms, pillars of dust, curtains of light, young stars hidden inside. They are blowing the cloud apart with their newborn breath, slowly carving open the nursery. Soon, on the scale of stars, they will fly free. Let your shoulders soften. Even in deep space, things grow up. Things drift apart. Things move on. And it is all part of a long, calm song. Not every cloud is a nursery. Some are quiet ruins, leftovers from stars that have died. When a great star runs out of fuel, it does not vanish. It releases itself, sometimes gently, sometimes in a brilliant flash. The outer layers spread outward, glowing, beautiful, thin as thought. We call them planetary nebulae, even though they have no planets, just slow lace in the dark. The stars that made them are gone now, but their soft light remains. Breathe slowly. Even endings can be lovely. Even endings can drift out into the night. Soft, quiet, patient as a song fading. Let your mind drift. Inside the galaxy, there are also star clusters. Groups of stars born together, like siblings in a wide field. Some clusters are young and loose. Stars still close, still holding hands. Others are old, tight balls of stars, packed shoulder to shoulder. Globular clusters, they drift in the galaxy's halo. The quiet outer rooms of our home. Some of them are older than almost everything else we know. They have watched the galaxy form around them. patient witnesses. There is a peace in being old together, in glowing softly, in a quiet outer room for a very long time. Breathe in slowly. The galaxy is mostly empty. That is one of its quiet secrets. The stars look crowded from far away, but up close they are far apart, so very far apart. If our sun were a small lantern in your hand, the next nearest star would be a lantern in another city, with nothing between, just darkness, just silence, just space. And yet, gravity reaches across that emptiness. A soft, invisible hand, holding it all together. Let your body grow heavier. You are surrounded by emptiness too. Air, quiet air, held gently in place, breathing with you. The closest star to our sun is called Proxima Centauri, a small red dwarf. Quiet, cool, dim. It is part of a little family. 3 stars dancing together. Light from Proxima takes about 4 years to reach us. So when you look at it, you see it as it was 4 years ago. A small message from the past. Imagine that. Every star in the night sky is a kind of letter, sent long ago, arriving now. Let your thoughts soften. The night sky is a great slow mailbag, full of patient news, full of gentle. Some stars are so far that their light has traveled longer than humans have existed. Stars near the galaxy's center, stars in the far outer arms. When you look at the bright star Deneb, the light leaving its surface set out long before many cities were built. It crossed unimaginable distances, and it is just now warming the inside of your eye. Settle in. Let your shoulders drop. You are receiving very old gifts tonight, quietly, with every glance upward. The universe has been writing letters to you long before you were born, and it never expected an answer. Breathe slowly. The galaxy is not flat like a coin. It has thickness, a soft bulge in the middle, thinner toward the edges, like a dinner plate with a small hill at its center. Above and below the disk, there is a halo, a wider, fainter cloud of old stars, quiet, wandering stars. The halo is old, older than the disk. Stars there move in long, slow paths, up and around, like distant grandparents of the galaxy. Imagine drifting up through that halo, the bright disk below you, the deep dark above, and only soft, ancient lights for company. There is something else in the halo, something we cannot see. We feel it only by its weight. We call it dark matter, a name that simply means we do not know. It does not glow. It does not block light. It just pulls, gently, steadily, holding the galaxy together. Without it, the galaxy might unravel, spin itself apart, but it holds, like a quiet hand around the spinning dance. Let your mind soften. There are unseen things in this universe that still hold things together. Quiet, faithful presences, whether you understand them or not. Breathe in and breathe out. Inside the galaxy, planets drift around their stars. Many of them, maybe more planets than stars. Each one a little world, each one a possibility. Some have rings, some have moons, some have endless storms, some have warm seas, some have ice that has never melted, some have skis you would not recognize. We have only met a few of them, indirectly, through tiny dips of starlight, but they are there, spinning quietly, as we sleep, as we dream, worlds upon worlds, all cradled in the long, soft arm of one galaxy. Some planets orbit two suns. Imagine that. A morning where two soft glows rise together, one golden, one pale, their shadows crossing, their warmth doubled, or a sunset with two slow descents, one after the other. The sky changing colors twice. We have found such worlds, far from here, drifting in distant systems. We will never walk on them, but it is gentle to know they exist. Let your mind drift toward such a sky. Two suns sinking behind quiet hills, the air cool, your breath even, the dream of another world soaking in. There are also rogue planets, worlds without a sun. They drift alone through the dark, untethered, quiet. The galaxy may hold many of them, more than we can count. They wander between stars, slow as dreams. Their skis, if they have any, are filled only with starlight. There is no day, only long, gentle night. Breathe slowly. There is something tender about a rogue planet. Cold, perhaps. Lonely, perhaps. But traveling on its own pace, in its own time. Going somewhere only it knows. Let your shoulders drop. Tonight, you can rest where you are. Settle deeper. The galaxy is full of motion, yet it feels still. Stars are not fixed. They drift slowly in long, patient orbits. The constellations we know will not last forever. The Big Dipper will bend. Orion will soften. Cassiopeia will smooth into something new. But the change is slow. Lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes. The stars that watched ancient eyes are still the stars watching us now. And they will watch others long after. Breathe in slowly. There is comfort in things that change too slowly to notice. They feel almost permanent, like a kind face that never seems to age. Inside the galactic disk, there are also dust lanes, dark veins of fine particles. They block the light behind them. They make the spiral arms look more dramatic. From far away, they trace the shape of the galaxy, like ink lines on a soft, glowing page. Without the dust, we would not see the structure as clearly. The dark, in its way, draws the picture. Let that thought settle gently. Sometimes the dark in life is what gives shape to the bright, to the warm, to the meaningful. The galaxy itself agrees, in its own slow, dusty way. Breathe slowly. The dust in the galaxy is finer than you might think, smaller than smoke, smaller than flour, tiny grains of carbon tiny ice crystals, tiny silicate flecks. They float between the stars. They scatter and absorb light. They eventually become part of new things, new planets, new oceans, new bones, new trees, new eyes. The carbon in your body was once part of a cloud, drifting between stars, long before Earth, long before the sun. Let that thought soften. You are old, older than you can imagine, held together for a small, lovely while. Some of those grains rode in on comets, ancient ice and dust, tumbling in from the outer dark, bringing water, bringing simple molecules, the seeds of more complicated things. Earth received many such visitors in its young years. Its oceans may carry that history still. Every drop of water you have ever sipped, every tear, every drop of rain on a window, has, in some small way, traveled here from the depths of the galaxy. Settle in. The sea inside you is older than the world, and it is quiet tonight, quiet and deep and calm. There is a phrase astronomers use. We are made of star stuff. It sounds poetic, but it is also literal. Every atom of iron in your blood, every atom of calcium in your bones, every atom of oxygen in your lungs was forged inside an ancient star, pressed into being by gravity, released when the star died, scattered across the galaxy, eventually gathering here, eventually becoming you. Breathe in. There are pieces of stars resting in you right now, glowing softly, in a quieter way, sleeping with you. As you sleep, let your shoulders drop. You are the galaxy dreaming. The galaxy is not alone. It has companions. Smaller galaxies orbit it, drifting around the outside, like quiet sheep around a great soft barn. The Magellanic Clouds are two of them, visible from southern skies. They look like small fragments of the Milky Way, drifting in calm formation. Other companions are even smaller, wisps of stars, faint smudges. Some are slowly being pulled in, their stars stretching into long, gentle streams, joining our galaxy over millions of years. Breathe slowly. Even galaxies sometimes lean on each other. Even galaxies welcome one another in. Slowly, patiently, without ceremony. Settle in. Let the night carry you a little further. Far ahead in time, our galaxy will meet another. The Andromeda Galaxy, a great spiral much like ours. They are drifting toward each other, slowly, inevitably, across the long dark. In a few billion years, they will dance. Their arms will tangle. Their stars will rearrange. But the stars themselves will rarely touch. There is too much room between them. Eventually, they will become one larger galaxy, a new shape, a new home. Let your mind drift. Even galaxies have futures. Even galaxies grow up slowly into something else. You can see Andromeda right now, with your own eyes, on a dark, clear night. A faint smudge in autumn skies. It looks small, almost shy, but it is not. It is enormous, larger than ours in some ways, holding 1 trillion stars. The light reaching your eyes left it more than 2 million years ago, long before recorded history, long before farms, long before cities, just patient light, crossing the void to find a small, sleepy soul tonight. Breathe in slowly. The next time you see it, remember, you are looking deeper into time than almost anywhere on Earth. Our galaxy and Andromeda belong to a small family. Astronomers call it the local group. A few dozen galaxies drifting together, held by gravity. Most are tiny. A few are large. We are one of the larger ones, surrounded by quieter neighbors. Beyond our group are larger groupings, clusters, and beyond those, superclusters. The universe has a structure, like a great web, or roots, or coral, or spider webs of light. Let your shoulders drop. You belong to a galaxy. The galaxy belongs to a group. The group belongs to a cluster. Layer upon layer, held, always held. Breathe slowly. The Milky Way is older than you can easily imagine. It began forming in the early universe, not long after the beginning. Small clumps of gas pulling together, slowly making stars, slowly merging, slowly growing. The first stars in our galaxy were enormous, bright, short-lived. They blazed and burst, seeding the next generation with heavier elements, generation after generation. Older stars, younger stars, each one inheriting from the last. Tonight, you rest at the end of a very long lineage of stars, of dust, of slow, patient becoming. Let your body grow heavier. You belong to a long story. There are stars in our galaxy nearly as old as the universe itself. Quiet old red dwarfs. They burn slowly. They sip their fuel. They will last for hundreds of billions of years, long after our sun has cooled, long after Earth is unrecognizable. They will still be glowing, patient as old lighthouses. Imagine them now, small red embers tucked across the galaxy, watching everything change around them without hurry, without alarm. Breathe in. There is wisdom in moving slowly, in burning gently, in lasting simply for a very long time. Let your breathing soften with theirs. Some stars are very different. Pulsars, tiny dense remnants of dead stars, spinning quickly, sending out beams of light like lighthouses. Each rotation a flash. Some pulsars spin many times every second. Yet from far away, they feel almost musical. A steady, faithful pulse in the dark. Astronomers can listen to them. Tap, tap, tap. A slow rain on the roof of the cosmos. Settle in. There are heartbeats throughout the galaxy. Steady, rhythmic, ancient, different from yours, but not unrelated. The universe loves a quiet rhythm, and so do you, especially tonight. There are also magnetars, pulsars with extreme magnetic fields, quiet for long stretches. Then a sudden, brief flare. We have found a small number of them in our galaxy, tucked here and there. Most are calm now, resting, storing their energy, like a thunderstorm that has not yet decided whether to break. Let your mind drift past them. We do not need to dwell. The galaxy is patient enough to hold all kinds of things, loud and quiet, sudden and slow, together, without judgment, each finding its place, each contributing its small note to the long, soft song. Breathe slowly. Among the most beautiful things in the galaxy are supernova remnants, the wide, lacy shells of stars that have ended, their gases stretching outward, glowing in soft greens and reds and blues. The Veil Nebula is one. The Crab Nebula is another. They look like dreams, like art, like something gentle. Yet each one is a memory of something dramatic. The galaxy is good at this, turning endings into slow, glowing gardens, long after the noise has faded. Let your shoulders drop. There is grace in what comes after. There is beauty in the soft echo. Some of those remnants seeded our solar system. A long time ago, before the sun was born, a nearby supernova may have nudged a quiet cloud, set its collapse in motion. From that cloud came our sun. From that cloud came Earth. From that cloud came everything you have ever touched. So in some quiet way, an ancient ending made our beginning. Without that distant flare, we would not be here. Settle in. Let that thought soften you. The galaxy passes its gifts along, from star to star, from age to age, all the way to a quiet bedroom on a Imagine yourself drifting now, above the Earth, past the moon, past the planets, out through the edge of our solar system, out into the dark between stars. The sun grows small behind you, just another lantern in the great spiral. The Milky Way stretches all around, soft, glowing, endless seeming. Yet you are not afraid. There is no rush. There is no bottom to fall toward. Only a slow, patient drift. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your body grow heavier. The bed is the only thing holding you, and that is enough. That is plenty. Far above the disk, the galaxy looks different, softer, like a painting scene from a doorway. The bright bulge in the middle, the slow curl of arms, the thin halo of older stars. From this view, you see how patient it all is, how nothing is in a hurry, how vast it is, and how quiet. There is no sound in space, just the gentle motion of gravity, the slow waltz of suns. Breathe slowly. Let your thoughts loosen. Let them spread out, like a galaxy seen from above, wide, calm, with no edge that asks anything of you. Now imagine you turn slowly. Below you, the disk. Above you, the wider universe. Other galaxies, soft, glowing islands in the dark. Some spirals, some ovals, some torn into strange shapes by ancient encounters. Each one a home for stars. each one a small mirror of ours. There are billions of galaxies, probably more. The number stops mattering after a while. The eye simply rests. Settle in. Numbers melt away in the dark. Only impressions remain. A sense of vastness. A sense of softness. A sense that you are very small and very welcome. Let your mind drift back to our home galaxy. Closer now, sliding back through the halo, past the globular clusters, past the dust lanes, down toward the disk, down toward our quiet arm. The sun comes back into view, a small yellow lantern with its small family of planets. The Earth, a soft blue marble, the clouds turning, the seas glinting, the lights of cities barely visible. Breathe in slowly. You are returning, gently, without any rush, to the warm, familiar place. The bed beneath you is part of all this, of the spiral, of the dance. From Earth on a dark night, the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a soft veil. In some places, the band is bright and busy. That is the direction toward the galactic center. In others, it fades and thins. That is where we look outward beyond the disk. Most people today live where city light hides the band, but it is still there, above every street, above every roof, above every curtain. Always, quietly, settle in. Even when you cannot see the galaxy, it is still holding you, just like the air, just like the night. Breathe slowly. There are places on Earth where the galaxy is still easy to see. High deserts, quiet islands, mountain valleys, old farmhouses far from town. People travel to these places to remember the sky, to stand under the band of soft light, to remember what it feels like to be small in a kind way. Let your imagination drift to such a place tonight. The air is cool. The wind is gentle. The grass is soft beneath you. Above, the Milky Way pours across the dark, and no one is asking anything of you, only resting, only looking up. For thousands of years, sailors used the stars in our galaxy to find their way. The North Star, the Southern Cross, the bright watchful guides. Whole journeys depended on those small lights. Whole lives, whole stories. The galaxy quietly helped people find home, and it still can. The same stars that guided ancient ships are above your roof tonight, unchanged in any way you would notice. Breathe in. Let your shoulders drop. You do not need to navigate anywhere right now. Only inward. Only deeper into rest. The stars are simply keeping watch, as they always have. Animals use the galaxy too. Some birds navigate by the stars. Dung beetles roll their tiny worlds along straight paths, guided in part by the band of the Milky Way overhead. Quiet, patient creatures, reading the sky in their own way, without lessons, without instruments, just the soft pull of an ancient pattern. Imagine that. Even small, simple lives are touched by the galaxy. Settle in. Let your thoughts soften. The night sky is shared by many beings, not just humans, not just dreamers. The galaxy belongs to everyone who looks up, or up enough. Breathe slowly. The galaxy has helped us measure the universe by watching certain stars whose brightness pulses in steady ways. Astronomers learned to use them as candles, counting the distance to faraway places. With these candles, we mapped the galaxy. We learned its size, its shape, its quiet structure. We learned where we are, not in the center, not at any edge, but in a soft middle place. Cozy, tucked away. Let your shoulders drop. There is something restful about a soft middle place. Not too far in, not too far out. Just settled, just home. Long ago, our galaxy probably ate other galaxies. Small ones, drifting too close. They were pulled in. Their stars stretched into long streams. Eventually, they joined our own. We can still see traces, faint trails of stars looping through the halo, echoes of meals long ago. The galaxy grew this way, slowly, by embracing what came near. There is no malice in it, only gravity, only togetherness. Settle deeper. Even the galaxy is the result of many things merging, many smaller stories becoming one, like the day you are leaving behind. All its small pieces dissolving softly into night. Breathe in slowly. We are roughly halfway through the journey, halfway through the stars. The night is wide enough to hold all that is left. There is no hurry, no part you need to remember. If your mind is already softening, that is good. If you are still here with me, that is good too. Either way, the galaxy continues. Either way, the night continues. Let your shoulders drop. Let the bed hold you a little more deeply. The next thoughts will be even slower, even softer, even kinder to the part of you that wants to sleep. In the inner galaxy, the stars are crowded closer together. The sky there, if you stood on a planet, would never be truly dark. There would always be many bright stars overhead, some as bright as our full moon. The night would feel quiet but luminous, like a candle-filled room. Imagine such a sky now, not harsh, not blazing, just full of soft, steady glows. A constant, patient light. Settle in. There are corners of the galaxy where night is gentler than ours, where the dark is softer, where you are never quite alone with the stars. In the outer galaxy, the stars are rarer. The sky on those distant worlds would be deeper, darker, holding only a few faint suns. The Milky Way band would still arc overhead, but fainter, more distant, like a soft watercolor of home. Some astronomers wonder what life would feel like on such a world. Quieter, perhaps, lonelier, perhaps, or simply more inward. Breathe slowly. There are corners of the galaxy where night is even calmer than ours, where time seems to slow further, where everything that matters is small and close, like the warmth of your own. Let your mind drift gently. Throughout the galaxy, gravity works softly, pulling stars into orbits, pulling planets around stars, pulling moons around planets, pulling tides on seas, pulling rain back to ground. Even now, gravity is holding you to the bed. The same force that holds the galaxy together holds you quietly, faithfully, without complaint. Breathe in and breathe out. There is something tender about a force that never lets go. That holds galaxies. That holds you. That has held everyone you have loved. Long after they could not hold themselves. Let your shoulders drop into that hold. Astronomers also study the galaxy with sound. Sort of. They translate radio waves and X-rays into patterns, sometimes into music. The Milky Way, in this way, has been heard. Soft hums, low rumbles, slow whistling tones. The galaxy has its own song, even if it never reaches our ears directly. Imagine that song now. Low, long, patient, without lyrics, without melody in any human sense. Just deep, slow vibrations. Settle in. Let your breathing fall in line with such a song. In and out. Long and slow. The galaxy hums, and you hum. Breathe slowly. Within our galaxy, there are quiet zones, wide gaps between dense regions, long, soft pockets of gas and dust. Astronomers map them with great care. Some of these regions are colder than your freezer, colder than ice, colder than almost anything. Yet still, things happen there. Slow chemistry, patient combinations, tiny molecules forming in the cold, even alcohol, even sugar, even the seeds of more complex things. Let that thought soften your mind. Even the cold, quiet places of the galaxy are gently making things. Slowly, patiently, just as you are doing in your own way tonight. Throughout the galaxy, stars sometimes flare. They release sudden bursts of energy. Most of the time, this is small, a small flicker, a brief brightening, sometimes more dramatic. Our own sun does this too. Quiet flares, gentle storms. The aurora on Earth is one of their soft echoes. Green and pink ribbons over polar nights. Imagine those lights now, slow, curtain-like, drifting silently. The galaxy paints with a soft brush sometimes. Settle in. Let your breathing follow the slow drift of those imagined lights. Up and over, down and away. Gentle as snow falling in a still wood. Some places in the galaxy might be habitable. We are still learning. Astronomers look for worlds in soft, sweet zones around their stars, where water might be liquid, where storms might not be too fierce, where life, if it began, could quietly continue. Some of these worlds are likely waiting out there, untouched, unseen, doing their own slow work. Breathe in. There may be quiet seas tonight, on quiet planets, around quiet stars, where some kind of life rests beneath some kind of sky. We will probably never know them, but the galaxy can hold all of it with ease. Some scientists wonder if other minds exist out there, other thinkers, other dreamers. We have not heard from them. The galaxy has been quiet. Whether that means we are alone or simply not listening well, no one can say. Either way, it is a soft kind of mystery. Not heavy, not sharp, just a question that lives in the night. Settle in. You do not have to answer it. You only have to drift with it. The galaxy keeps its secrets gently, like an old librarian who knows where every story is and lets you find them in your own time. Breathe slowly. Every star in the galaxy was once a cloud. Every cloud was once thinner gas. Every bit of gas was once made in some earlier event, going back and back and back to the soft beginnings of everything. The galaxy is a slow weaving from the simple to the complex, from the formless to the formed. You are part of that weaving. So is your bed. So is your room. So is the soft sound of your breath. Let your shoulders drop. The weaving continues even now, while you sleep, while you dream, while you do nothing at all. There are old myths about the galaxy that still feel true in their own way. A road for the dead, a river of souls, a stream of memories. These were not science, but they were honest. They captured something the eye and heart felt, that the band of soft light meant something larger than us, something patient, something kind even. Let your mind drift among those old stories, without choosing one, without arguing, just letting them rest in the dark. Breathe in. Old stories and modern science can lie together quietly, both pointing upward, both saying in their way, you are not alone. In Japan, the galaxy is called the Silver River. In China, it has been called the Heavenly River. There are stories of a weaver and a cowherd separated by its glittering currents, meeting only one night a year on a bridge of soft wings. The story is gentle, patient, a little sad, a little hopeful, like much of life. Imagine that bridge tonight, built of small bird wings, crossing the silver river of stars. Let your shoulders soften. Sometimes a quiet myth is more restful than any explanation. The galaxy makes room for both. Tonight, you can lean on whichever feels softer. Australian Aboriginal peoples saw shapes in the dark spaces between the stars, not just in the stars themselves. The emu in the sky stretches through the dust lanes of the Milky Way, patient, long-necked, watching, a different kind of constellation, made of darkness instead of light. Let that thought rest in your mind. The galaxy can be read in many ways: light and shadow, stars and space between, sound and silence. You can choose where to look, and it remains kind. Settle in. The dark places in the galaxy are not empty. They are where another kind of seeing begins. Breathe slowly. The galaxy reaches us through more than just light. There are tiny particles called neutrinos, streaming through everything, through walls, through earth, through your body, right now. They almost never interact. They simply pass. Quiet messengers from the heart of stars, from distant explosions, from places we cannot easily see. Let your mind drift with them. Even in the dark, even with eyes closed, you are being touched gently by the galaxy, by things smaller than thought, faster than you can feel. They do not disturb you. They simply pass through, like a soft wind that does not move the curtains. There are also cosmic rays, tiny pieces of atoms flung through space at incredible speeds. Many come from within our own galaxy, from dying stars, from wild magnetic storms. They drift quietly across our planet. Most miss us. Some pass through us. We barely notice. Yet they are part of why we are here. They have shaped the long, slow story of life on Earth. Settle in. Even the wilder pieces of the galaxy have helped to make this quiet evening possible, helped to make this room, helped to make this body that is now resting, resting deeper, resting more. The galaxy also stretches space itself. Around large objects, time slows a little. Light bends a little. The fabric of the universe is gently warped. Near a black hole, the warping is dramatic. Near a star, much subtler. Even your own small mass warps space. A tiny, almost meaningless amount, but not quite zero. Imagine that. You are bending space in your own quiet way, without effort, without intention, just by being. Breathe slowly. You belong to the galaxy on terms it understands. As a small but real participant, a quiet contributor, a soft, gentle. Breathe in slowly. Let your body grow heavier. The galaxy moves through space too. It drifts. It is pulled by other galaxies. It pulls back. Astronomers have measured a strange direction. A slight motion of our local group towards something they call the Great Attractor, a region of space far away, heavy with galaxies. We are slowly drifting toward it, across millions of years. We do not feel it, but it is true. Let your thoughts soften. Even our galaxy is being gently called somewhere, in a slow, patient way. And yet it carries us safely as it goes. All across the galaxy, there is light, but also a kind of quiet glow we cannot see. The cosmic microwave background, a soft warmth left over from the very beginning of the universe. It fills every direction. It fills every gap between stars. Even your room, even this moment, the earliest light still here. Imagine that softly. The afterglow of the beginning, gently bathing every inch of space. Not bright, not loud, just present. Settle in. The galaxy floats in this gentle glow. So do you. There is no place in the universe that is truly cold and forgotten, only quietly warm. Let your mind drift toward the night sky over you, even through the ceiling, even through the roof. Even through the clouds, the Milky Way is up there, turning, slow as a great wheel. The sun is following its long galactic year. The earth is following the sun. Your bed is following the earth. Your breath is following your body, layer upon layer of motion. Yet, at the center of all that motion, your mind grows still. Breathe slowly. Movement and stillness can live in the same body. The galaxy has known this for ages. Tonight you do too. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a vast, quiet plain. Above, the Milky Way arcs from horizon to horizon. There is no city, no road, no electric light, only soft grass beneath your feet and cool air on your face. The night is alive with stars. They do not flicker harshly. They glow steadily, like distant lanterns. There are so many you cannot count them, so you do not try. You just look and breathe and listen to the small sound of wind in the grass. Settle in. This is the kind of night your bones remember. Even if you have never had one, breathe slowly. Imagine lying down on that plain, the grass cool beneath your back, the stars filling your whole vision, the galaxy stretching across you like a soft blanket. Far away, an animal calls once, then silence. The wind is gentle, your body grows heavier, your eyes grow softer. There is nothing you need to do here, nothing to figure out, nothing to fix. The galaxy turns slowly above, each tiny light a small companion. They have always been there. They will always be there. They will be patient with you while you let go a little more, a little more. Astronomers know they have only mapped a small part of our galaxy. The far side, beyond the bright center, is hard to see. Hidden behind dust, behind crowds of stars, there are likely surprises waiting there. New kinds of clusters, strange wandering stars, quiet pockets of unknown things. The galaxy keeps secrets even from those who study it most. Let your mind drift gently. There is room for mystery in our own home. There is room for things we do not yet understand. Breathe in. You do not need to know everything tonight. You only need to rest. The galaxy is comfortable with that. Telescopes in space help us see more. Some sit far above the Earth. Some drift in special orbits. Some stare at the sky for years on end. Patient observers, cold and quiet. They send back tiny signals, soft images, long graphs of light. From these, we slowly build a picture of the galaxy, one small piece at a time. Settle in. Many people have spent quiet careers gathering those small pieces, through long nights, through patient measurements. They worked while others slept, so that one day, someone might rest in bed and feel a little wonder about the Milky Way. Breathe slowly. We have sent a few small spacecraft on long, slow journeys. Some have left our solar system. They drift outward into the space between stars. They carry simple messages, pictures, sounds, the voices of children saying hello in many languages. They will not reach another star anytime soon. They will drift for ages. They are tiny and brave. Let that thought soften you. We are a kind of galaxy too. A galaxy of small, patient hopes, sending soft hellos into the dark. Tonight, you can rest. Other gentle messages have already been sent. They are still on their way. Some scientists imagine a far future, trillions of years from now. Stars will have mostly faded. The galaxy will be a quieter place. Cool red dwarfs, cooling remnants, black holes, less light, more silence, but still there, still a galaxy of sorts. Just very, very calm. We will not be there. Our names will not be there. Yet something of the galaxy will continue in its slow, slow way. Breathe in. There is rest in knowing the galaxy will be all right. Long after we are not, the night sky has its own life, and it is in no hurry to end. And before that, much before that, the night skies will keep changing. New stars, new constellations. The Milky Way will shift its arms slowly. The merger with Andromeda will reshape it entirely. New patterns will appear above unknown beings. They might invent their own myths, their own stories, their own quiet wonders. Settle in. We are part of one chapter of a long, slow book. Tonight, you only need to read the page in front of you. Or rather, let it read itself to you, softly, until your eyes blur, until the words become breath, until the breath becomes sleep. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Within the galaxy, time runs at many speeds. Tiny pulsars tick faster than your heart. Massive black holes change over millions of years. Stars live for billions. Atoms come and go in fractions of a second. All these speeds layered together, like a great patient orchestra, with many tempos, all in tune somehow. Your own tempo is gentle now, slower than during the day, easier, softer. The galaxy makes room for it, welcomes it, sets a quiet place at the table. Tonight, your speed is exactly right. There is nothing to adjust. Imagine a long, long lifeline of the galaxy, stretched out as a soft thread. The early universe at one end, the far future at the other. On this thread, each second of your life is a tiny, almost invisible point. So small, and yet real, permanent. Once present, always present, even when forgotten, even when not noticed. Settle in. The galaxy carries every quiet moment within itself, every shy smile, every late night thought, every soft breath. Each is woven into the larger thread, forever in some quiet way. Tonight is part of that thread too. A small, bright stitch. Nothing more is needed. Breathe in slowly. Long ago, ancient peoples lit small fires under the galaxy. They told stories, roasted simple food, held Bobby's clothes, sat in quiet circles. They did not know the names we know. They did not know the structure of the spiral arms, but they felt the same band of soft light overhead. They felt small in the same way, hopeful in the same way, sleepy in the same way. You are part of a long line of sleepers under the same galaxy. Different bed, different room, same gentle ceiling, same patient stars, same drifting toward dreams. On a calm night at sea, the Milky Way reflects on the water. A second band just below the first. Two galaxies, one in the sky, one in the gentle waves. Sailors on quiet decks have watched both, listening to the lapping of the hull, the slow groan of wood, the wind in the rigging. There is something in such a moment that is very old, very steady. Imagine that boat now, drifting gently, the galaxy above, the galaxy below. You safely between. Settle in. The bed beneath you is your boat. The night is your sea. And you are not lost. You are simply drifting. Breathe slowly. The galaxy holds many quiet moons, around many quiet planets. Some moons are icy, some are rocky. Some have hidden oceans beneath thick shells of ice, maybe with quiet currents, maybe with patient creatures. We do not yet know. Imagine such a moon now, frozen on the outside, gently warm beneath, a whole hidden sea, without sky, without sun, yet alive in its own way. Let your mind drift down into that hidden water, softly, without fear, just floating, like the deep parts of yourself, also held safely, also moving in their own slow currents. Tonight, astronomers sometimes say the galaxy looks crowded only because we cannot see how vast it really is. From a distance, all the lights blur together. Up close, each star has whole regions of empty space around it. Each planet has its own small orbit. Each moon has its own small path. Everything has space to be itself. Let that thought soften you. Even in a galaxy of countless lights, every star has its own quiet room. So do you. The bed is yours. The breath is yours. The night is yours. Made of shared things, but just for you, just now. Breathe in slowly. There's a small comfort in scale. The worries of one day set against a galaxy are not the same size anymore. They do not vanish. They are just smaller, more portable, easier to set down for the night. The galaxy will not solve your problems, but it can hold them gently while you sleep, like a vast living room with a soft chair just for them. Settle in. Place each worry, one by one, into a quiet corner of the galaxy. The corner does not mind. There is plenty of space there. There is plenty of patience. There are stars in the galaxy that have planets we may never see. Whole systems hidden by dust or distance. Their stories playing out without us, without anyone watching. Suns rising, suns setting, storms coming, seasons turning. Quiet, beautiful, complete, without an audience. Let your mind rest in that. Many things in the universe are happening softly, without applause, without records, without need for us. The galaxy is full of unseen beauty. Settle in. Even the unwitnessed parts of life have their own quiet worth. The unwitnessed parts of you do too. They are still real, still resting, still breathing. Breathe slowly. Inside our galaxy, there are old stars whose surfaces are nearly free of heavy elements. They formed long ago, before many things were forged. They are like ancient relatives, survivors. They hold the memory of an earlier galaxy in their patient atoms. Astronomers love them. They listen carefully to their soft signals, trying to understand the deep past. Imagine such a star now. Quiet, old, patient, glowing gently, holding old time inside itself. Settle in. There is something restful about ancient witnesses, about things that have lasted simply by being themselves. You are not so different from them tonight. Let your shoulders drop. Across the galaxy, there are gravitational dances. 2 stars circling each other, 3 stars in slow patterns, even 4 or 5 locked into elegant orbits. Some pairs are close, sharing material. Some are far, slow waltzing across centuries. Some are quiet for eons. Then, in old age, they merge, releasing soft ripples in space. Imagine such pairs now, patient companions, holding each other up through long, long years, without speaking, without needing to. Breathe in. There is a kind of love in things that hold steady together. The galaxy quietly knows. Some of those pairs eventually become double black holes. Their endings still circle, still draw closer. Their final motions release ripples we have only recently learned to detect. Faint trembles in the fabric of space itself. We catch them with delicate machines, buried deep, listening for whispers. Imagine those whispers tonight, soft as a far breath, soft as a memory, yet real. Settle in. The universe sometimes whispers about long, distant stories. We are slowly learning how to listen. Tonight, you do not need to listen. You only need to rest. The whispers will continue without you. They are patient. Breathe slowly. The Milky Way is just one shape that galaxies can take. There are also elliptical galaxies, smooth, oval clouds of stars, like quiet pearls. There are irregular galaxies, soft, lumpy shapes, as if a child had drawn them gently. Lenticular galaxies, disks without spirals, each kind with its own way of being, each kind beautiful, each kind home to its own stars. Let your mind drift among them. There is no single right shape for a galaxy. There is no single right shape for a life. The galaxy is patient with both. Settle into your own shape. It is enough. It is good. Sometimes a satellite galaxy is slowly torn apart as it orbits ours. its stars spread into long ribbons. We see them as soft trails arcing through the halo, beautiful in a quiet way, sad perhaps, but also tender, each star becoming part of something larger, each individual story merging into ours. Imagine such a ribbon, glowing faintly in the dark, soft as breath, curving slowly across the galaxy. Settle in. The end of one story is often woven into the beginning of another, without anyone making a fuss. Just gentle arcs of light, drifting into a wider home. Breathe in. Let your body grow heavier. Inside our galaxy, there are also young open clusters, loose groups of bright stars, hot, blue, burning quickly. Their light is sharp, but their lives are short by stellar standards, like fireworks unfolding very slowly. The Pleiades is one such cluster, a small, soft mist of stars in the winter sky. Many cultures have given it names: 7 sisters, many sisters, mother stars. Imagine the Pleiades now, a small, warm cluster in the dark, a reminder that even bright, busy lights can sit close, together, quietly, watching the night with you. In the south, there is the coal sack, a dark patch in the Milky Way, a nearby cloud of dust blocking the stars behind it. From the southern sky, it looks like a soft hole in the river of light. Some people saw it as the head of a great sky animal, others as a window into a deeper night. Settle in. Even the bright river of the galaxy has its own dark windows, its own quiet rooms where stars cannot reach, where light pauses. There is room there too for stillness. There is room there too for sleep. Breathe slowly. Across the galaxy, magnetic fields stretch in soft patterns. They thread through the gas. They guide the dust. They shape some of the structures we see. We do not feel them. They are too gentle in any one place. But they are part of how the galaxy weaves itself together. Quiet, invisible threads, holding shape, holding pattern. Imagine such threads softly running through everything around you. Through the bed, through the air, through the dark beyond your window. They are kind. They do not pull at you. They simply remind you that everything is connected. Even when you forget, imagine a slow camera pulling back from your bed, first through the ceiling, then over your roof, over your neighborhood, over the country, over the continent, Earth becoming small, the moon swinging by, the sun growing distant, the orbit of Neptune now a tiny circle, the whole solar system a small bright spot, then the spiral of the Milky Way coming into view, slowly, patiently, from far above. You are still in the middle of it all, just very small, just very welcome. Settle in. The camera does not need to come back. It simply rests. The galaxy gently turns. Breathe in slowly. The galaxy has watched many things you cannot see. Old continents drifting, old oceans rising and falling, old creatures coming and going. It has been a quiet ceiling over all of it, without favoring anyone, without judging anything, just turning, just shining, just drifting through the dark. Tonight, it is the ceiling over you too. Whether or not you can see it, whether or not you remember it, it is there. Settle in. Let your shoulders drop. There is something very kind about being one of many things the galaxy has watched over. Just for a small while, there are likely many sleepers tonight, on many worlds. We do not know them. They do not know us. Yet, in some quiet way, we share the same galaxy, the same kind of dark, the same kind of rest. The galaxy makes room for all of us, without comparing, without ranking, just providing a soft, dark ceiling and the slow companionship of stars. Imagine that for a moment. A galaxy of quiet sleepers, all exhaling, all softening, all drifting. Settle in. You are part of a wider rest tonight. The galaxy is full of soft breath, and you are one small, beautiful breath of it. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders drop completely. There are no more facts you need tonight. Only soft echoes, soft images, the spiral arms, the patient stars, the quiet dust, the old companions, the invisible threads, the hidden seas, the slow merging galaxies. Let them blur together gently in your mind, like watercolors mixing, like stars seen through tired eyes. There is no test. There is no wakefulness required. The galaxy will hold its details for tomorrow. Tonight, it only wants you to rest. Softer, slower, heavier, calmer. The galaxy turns. The night deepens. You drift. Imagine a final wide view. The Milky Way, soft and full, turning slowly, glowing across the dark, with our small sun somewhere in its long arm, with our small Earth somewhere near our small sun, with our small bed somewhere on Earth, with your small body somewhere on the bed, and inside you, the same atoms once made among the stars, the galaxy looking in some quiet way at itself. Through your closing eyes, settle in. There is no work in this seeing. There is only resting, only being part of the picture, only letting the picture grow softer. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your jaw soften. Let your forehead unwind. Let your hands rest where they are. The galaxy is a long, slow, patient companion. It has been here far longer than you. It will be here far longer too. It does not need anything from you tonight. It does not even need you to remember it. It simply turns. Outside, above, around, within. Settle in heavier, slower, calmer. The next breath is gentler than the last. The one after that is gentler still. The galaxy turns. The night deepens. You drift. There is no need to count tonight. No need to remember any of this. Tomorrow, the galaxy will still be there. Tomorrow, you can wonder again if you wish. For now, the wondering can rest, like everything else. The stars are doing their work. The dust is doing its work. The dark matter is doing its work. The far galaxies are doing their work. They have it covered. You have already done enough. Settle in. The galaxy is glad you are here. Glad you came along. Glad you stayed for as much of the journey as you did. The rest is sleep. Breathe slowly. One last image. The Milky Way arcs above an empty, quiet field. The grass is soft. The wind is soft. There is no sound, only stars, only the gentle band of light, only your slow breathing. Imagine yourself small there, wrapped in something warm, held by the ground, held by the sky, held by the galaxy. Nothing more is needed. Nothing more is asked. The night is wide enough for everything you carry. The galaxy is wide enough for everything you cannot say. You can let it all rest there. Just for tonight, just for now. The galaxy turns. Slowly, patiently, as it has always done. The stars hum their quiet hum. The dust drifts. The arms curl. The night deepens. Let your thoughts slow. Let your breath slow. Let your body grow heavier, heavier, heavier still. There is nothing left to say tonight. Only soft starlight. Only quiet space. Only rest. The Milky Way will keep watch. The Milky Way will keep turning. The Milky Way will keep you gently in its long arm. Drift now. Sleep well. Drift, drift, drift.